from Louisiana's home team. This is Fox 8 Morning Edition at 7 a.m.
Time now is 7:50, and with hurricane season well underway, it's very important to take the time to think through your family's emergency plan. And Dr. Meredith Maxwell joins us now with more on how to prepare your pantry with non-perishable but nutritious food items and other important things like medications. Thanks so much for joining us.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
We were just saying how hopefully we never have to use any of this, but you want to have it ready just in case.
Right. Preparedness is the most important thing. If you don't have it, you're going to be running around like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to get things together at the last minute, and that never works. There are long lines, nothing's left. So preparedness is the most important thing for this.
That could only add stress to an already stressful situation. You have some information here about building your basic disaster supply kit. What should this include?
Definitely water, 1 gallon per person per day, at least 3 days of non-perishable food items, high energy bars, canned things that don't really expire. Really important to set up a med list. A lot of people depend on the bottles for, reminding them what their medications are, but sometimes the bottles can get lost. Making sure your prescriptions are filled. If you have medical problems, making sure you have syringes, batteries for your glucose machine, your blood sugar meter, your hearing aids, things like that. Of course, your important documents are vital. Get them all ready, put them in a plastic bag, and put them all in the same place so you can find them when the time comes.
You suggest having all of this ready and separate from everything else you have in your pantry or your medical kit, so that way you're not digging into it.
Right, and then by the time you get there, everything is gone, and then you have to wind up going to the store, and then there's no water. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Long lines.
Oh yes, I mean it's just like part of nature here. It's like what you think of every time you think of a hurricane. You think all the bread's gone, all the water's gone.
Right, and you'd be surprised how many people just don't make their kit every season, and definitely want to make sure that things aren't expired as well.
And you mentioned nutritious, non-perishable foods. What types of food? You said high-energy food. What suggestions do you have for that?
Granola bars, nuts and seeds, things that don't really expire. Canned foods, of course, have the can opener. If you don't have the can opener, it's not much good.
Yeah, you can't have an electric one.
Right. So things like that don't perish. Crackers, peanut butter and jelly, that kind of thing. Of course, if you have a dietary restriction, keep that in mind as well.
And as far as, you're talking about overall for families, but we should be looking out for our elderly neighbors or family members too.
Babies, baby food, diapers, if you have a special dietary thing, if you have dentures and can't chew certain foods, you have to take that all into account, and your box needs to be tailored to your family.
Especially even if there's not a mandatory evacuation, we could be sitting at home without power for a while, and this is the main reason that you suggest this.
Exactly, batteries, flashlights, just having everything you need just in case. The potable water, the drinking water, hand sanitizer, baby wipes in case we don't have water.
That's true.
There's so many things that you need that you don't think about, and then you need them and you don't have them.
And is there a free seminar that's coming up, Healthy Lifestyle Seminar at Touro?
Yes, there's a free seminar. The nutritionists sit down and tell you what would be the best foods to put in your kit, what else you need to put in your kit. It's July 16th from 12 to 1. You can sign up at www.touro.com/events.
Okay, that's this Wednesday.
Yes, the 16th.
And at Touro's location right there on Britannia?
Yes.
All right, Dr. Meredith Maxwell, some great information this morning. So if you haven't done this already, perfect tips to get you started. I know it's on my to-do list.
Mine too.
All right, thanks so much, Dr. Maxwell.